What's going on? What's going on, guys? I'm Jaye the Black. Shout out to everybody tuning in. We're going to talk about this story out of the UK. Man, I thought the love of inmates was just a thing over here in the States, but oh no, it's really a thing over in the UK as well. I think through my research, I see that there are other stories. And also there was a story a couple years back of a British woman who had met a black American man inside the prison system. And she basically put her life on hold in order to wait for him. Right now, you have this woman here. Her name is Linda Sousa, who was caught on video having relations with an inmate, as you see from that screenshot there. That is her. Now, I want y'all to understand something. This woman apparently is married. Apparently, this woman is married and she's a swinger. And according to her, she wants to, and I'm paraphrasing, but this is a quote from her. She wants to dismantle the idea of monogamy. That is her life's mission. Well, apparently she's been getting smashed inside of a prison cell by an inmate while she works there as a prison guard. And I want y'all to understand something. You look at this woman. Look at this woman. She looks like any typical Instagram model who claims she's a fitness trainer. You see these women, right? A bunch of men thirsting for them. This woman is married, but she chooses to go work in a prison and she strikes up a relationship with an inmate, not understanding that somebody could find out what's going on, because I believe he might have been the one recording. This is how dumb and naive she was to do this. And I believe she has been let go from the job. Of course, you're not going to keep your job having a relation with the inmate because of how dangerous a situation it could be. It could get into a situation where you're smuggling and contraband. We see the situation happen in Georgia. Anybody that lives in the United States that know about the prison in Georgia, you have one of the inmates that was running the prison and, was sleeping with the women there, had the women going out doing things for them. Even ended up taking people's lives outside of the prison. And these are the type of women that I call prison groupies. They are prison groupies. They get jobs at these prisons because they want access to these inmates. Now, I want people to understand, I have no problem with whatever lifestyle she leads, but let's be clear here. You're a married woman working in a prison and you have a job to do. And I'm not talking about the job y'all think I'm talking about. I'm talking about doing your job as a correctional officer. But when these women nowadays get jobs at these jails because they want access to these inmates, because let's be real, a lot of these women are attracted to these guys. These are the type of men that they like. But let me tell you ladies this, if you like these inmates so much, why don't you get incarcerated with them? Right? Go do some stupid crime, get yourself in trouble, and go there with them, because it's ridiculous. But let's get into this story. According to metro.co.uk, it's been a while since I've done a story from the UK. A female HMP Wandsworth prison officer is alleged to have had relations with an inmate on camera is a married swinger. It has been claimed. Linda, it says De Sousa Abreu, who's 29, who was today charged with misconduct in the public office by the Met Police, is said to have had relations with an inmate at the HMP Wandsworth in a tape which was circulated widely. Video footage shows a prison officer in uniform performing an act and having relations with a prisoner as her discarded radio cackled with messages. The force launched an investigation after it was made aware of the footage on Friday before arresting a woman and taking her into police custody on the same day. The X-rated footage of the acts filmed recently by another prisoner was circulated using illegally held phones, according to the Sun. So they be getting cell phones in them jails over there too. During the footage, the inmate filming the act joked, "This is how we live at Wadsworth." Y'all, what? Y'all don't think those inmates be getting relations in them jails? And I'm not just talking about from other inmates. I'm talking about from the women that work in them jails. They're sleeping with the women in the jails that work in the jails. Let's be clear. Those women that work in them jails, they're sleeping with them prisoners. Not all of them, but there are guys in there that are having relations with those female guards or other women that work in the jails. That's what's going on in there. The shocking clip sees the 30-year-old wearing a uniform and begins with her apparently performing an act on an unidentified prisoner at the Category B jail in southwest London. The footage, which is understood to be recent, then appears to show her having relations with the prisoner while his cellmate films on a mobile phone. The footage of the cell shows a TV and piles of clothes heaped over a bunk bed. A friend who is smoking while recording says, "Guys, we've made history. This is what I'm telling you." The prison officer's radio left on the side table cackles constantly with her colleagues heard on the other channels above the den of prisoners on the landing, unaware of what is going on in the cell. At one point, someone appears to try to come in the cell, at which the man filming can be heard saying to the person on the other side of the door, "Give me a minute." Listen, man, listen, y'all may not think so. It be going down in prison. Listen, it be having TVs, video games, cell phones. We know this. I even seen it where they had shoes. They had name brand shoes up in there. You know what I'm saying? And they're getting it on with the female guards. That's what be going on there. I seen one photo of this one guy that was locked up. He had a whole delivered pizza in his cell. And not to mention them being on social media every day. Y'all know who Taxstone is, right? This is a side note. Taxstone, the podcaster, this guy was on Clubhouse talking crazy on Clubhouse. He in prison. On Clubhouse. Listen, this is no new information. This stuff been going on. But some of y'all may not know that, you know. The prisoner filming tells his friend to carry on and then pans the camera round momentarily and grinning says, "This is how we roll in Wadsworth." He then tells his friend having relations, "You know you're a gangster in it." Linda is also believed to have an explicit OnlyFans account. Maybe she was filming for her OnlyFans. She is understood to have quit her job as a prison officer after the footage emerged. Her sister told the Mail, "She's a swinger. I only found out that she worked for the prison service in January. That's when I spoke to her and said, do not mix your lifestyle with work. Don't be stupid. Don't do stupid things." The Metropolitan Police launched an investigation on Friday after officers were made aware of a video allegedly filmed inside HMP Wadsworth. Yeah, that was very brazen to do. Let's get to a little bit more info. Right, let's go from the Times Now world. It says Linda de Sousa Abreu's secret life. It says Linda de Sousa Abreu, the prison officer caught on camera having a relation with the inmate in his cell at the prison, is reportedly a swinger who appeared on a Channel 4 documentary. Mail Online report the 31-year-old has resigned from her position at the South London jail following the video's emergence. Let's see. Linda, the prison officer caught on video having a relation with the inmate. We already went through all that. The video shows Abreu engaging in activity with an inmate inside of a cell. Serviced on social media, reportedly recorded by the inmate's cellmate. The clip prompted a police investigation. The incident took place at a Category A prison in southwest London. Now, her sister responded after the video surfaced. Her name is Adrena, and she revealed that Abreu and her husband Nathan appeared on Channel 4's Open House, The Great Sex Experiment, last year. She expressed concern over her siblings' lifestyle. She's a swinger. She was on Channel 4 program called Open House. I never saw it. It's not the sort of thing I'd watch with my little sister in. She told the Mail Online, I have built up a big community on my own social media. I preach fitness and God. But when her fans found her, they found me, and they were sending me messages, and I was blocking everyone because it's not something I want to be associated with. And that's crazy. That's crazy, man. How do you put yourself in that type of position is what I want to know. Are you that thirsty to bang an inmate? Was that on your bucket list? That's crazy. Not only that, she's married to this guy. Just imagine you found out, you see a video of your wife getting nailed in a prison cell, at a jail that she works at. That's crazy to me. But that's Western women for you. And this is why people hate red pill philosophy, because we expose things like this. Now, again, I don't know this woman. Maybe she has her own story, but she resigned. There's video evidence, so there's really nothing to run from. I mean, this was I'm agreeing with her sister. It was a very stupid thing to do. So I agree with her sister. It's a very stupid thing to do. Don't be stupid. And she did something stupid. Now, maybe she's remorseful. I don't know. I tell you what though, if she was in America, she would have got arrested. She wouldn't have just was able to say, just resign from her job. And they're doing better. The moment they find out, because the government does not like being mocked and ridiculed as far as their prison system, jail system is concerned. They would have arrested you and had you sitting in jail if they would have found out. I have another video on this channel, or a couple of videos where I talked about women getting arrested after they were caught having relations with the inmates. They don't play that over here. Now, I don't know what's going to go over there in the UK, but it's a bad look. But let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts. Like this video and share. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Check out all the other videos like this video. Share it if you're new. Click notification bell, and I'll see y'all next.